down the line in third, not taking any chances. Lofton without too big of a lead in second, but he'll be running like the wind if Thompson hits one. Barnicle throws. There's a long strike. I can't be, I believe. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant.
The Polo Grounds was a stadium, primarily a baseball stadium, at the top of Manhattan. It was full of heroes and legends. My name is Pete Hamill. I'm a writer. It was ugly as a baseball field. The shape of it was wrong. The left field line, the right field line were each like 250 feet or something. You felt you could run out there and whack the umpire and run back in the stands before the cops could get there. But I always had the feeling when I was young that I was visiting a church.
It was our church. It was our heaven. It was everything. My name is Bill Kent, and we have the New York Baseball Giants Nostalgia Society. It was around 39. We'd go 2 hours early before the ushers came, so we would sit in the box seats, and then they'd chase us away, and we'd go up in the stands. So this is what happened once. There was a kid, we called him Little Lenny. We're on the box seat level, right next to the field. Ernie Lombardi, a killer hitter. I mean, if he hit a line drive, it would go right through you. But he was very slow. So Little Lenny calls out, "Ah, Ernie, you bum, you can't run." And Lombardi comes after the kid, Lenny, chases him the full length of the Polo Grounds. There's nothing there. It's a housing project. And so we don't have any place, really.
I thought it was just a forest and then turned into a housing development. I didn't know it was a baseball field back in the day.
Something broke when the baseball stadium left. That also led into a period of decline in the city. It's more than just about games. It's about the life of a city.
What's it like living here now?
Terrible. It's like any other project, you know, you have good and bad. It ain't just this project, it's all the projects.
The people that were hurt the most by the departure were the people like my father, the Italian guys sitting in Little Italy who got up every day and were able to say, "I saw Mays hit one out."
They're thinking on the terms of money. They're not thinking about American pastime, baseball and popcorn and hot dogs, you know?
I don't think the nostalgia is sentimentality. I think it's based on a memory of something that did exist. It was not a Norman Rockwell painting.
We started in a Chinese restaurant, 4 guys. Now we have 160. But we enter the twilight zone 3 times a year at our meetings. You'll hear, you know, remember when Billy Jergens played shortstop? Yeah, Burgess Whitehead was at second base. Well, remember that hit? And of course, many of the guys either saw or heard Bobby Thompson's hit in '51, which is called the shot heard round the world. So we live it. It didn't die.
It was a place that's deep in the imagination of older New Yorkers and should be in the minds of the youngest ones.
It used to be right over here.
Took up that whole area.
You go down that step and go right straight around to the Polo Ground.
And we used to always go over there and, you know, watch the boys play and the shorts and stuff. That's my memory.
The Polo Grounds is a hallowed place. It doesn't exist, I'm sorry. It does exist. It exists for real. We live. We're in the twilight zone. Now what's up? Bobby Thompson hit. The Giants win the pennant.
Giants win the pennant.